Hello everybody, and welcome to #Active for Life, our quality physical education show, where we get a better understanding of education in movement, education about movement, and education through movement. I'm your host, Norman Mpake, and together we're going to learn about the importance of physical education, but most importantly, we're going to have fun. We're going to talk about certain concepts on the subject of physical education and get you to do some activities with us. But before we do that, I want us to move back and to review some of the things that we spoke about in the previous episodes so that you can then start seeing the linkages in some of the concepts that we spoke about, so that when we do the practicals, you are able to then see the link between the theory and the practice. We had spoken about the importance of improving health-related fitness and skill-related fitness components. And we had classified those into the two groups of the components of health-related fitness, which were the 5 around cardiorespiratory or cardiovascular endurance, muscular strength, muscular endurance, flexibility, and body composition. And so those health-related fitness components, which are your functional fitness components, are the ones that you require for your day-to-day activities. And so we need to develop these as a foundation in order to move to the next of the components of the skill-related fitness components, where we spoke about the 6, which is agility, balance, speed, power, reaction time, and coordination. And you'll start seeing that, ironically, at times when you want to develop your skill-related skills and your health-related skills are lacking, it makes it a bit more difficult to enhance and progress with your skill-related fitness components. So that's why there's an interdependency of the two, but you need to understand where each one plays its role so that you're able to then move forward and understand how your body reacts, how your body responds to the demands that you put on it when engaging in physical activities. And this is what we wanted you to be able to see and understand these things so that you're able to make sense of your own body. Remember, we spoke earlier on about the art and science of physical education, in that it's one of those subjects, if not the only subject, where the theory, you experience the theory in your own self, in you participating in, that's education in movement, because you can feel the changes, you can see the changes, and you are part of the process. So when we move over to the skill-related fitness components, I just want to go through the definitions again so that you can then start making sense of where they play when we go into the other topic. So we spoke about agility is the ability to rapidly and accurately change the direction of the body. Now, you've obviously been able to do these things. You've seen yourself change direction rapidly when you are faced with different scenarios, whether you're playing a game, whether you are avoiding being contacted by another player or a classmate within that particular activity. Your ability to change direction quickly. Balance, again, has a direct influence on how to control and stabilize the body when a person is standing or moving. So even when you are doing your agility movements, you have to be able to balance your body in order to shift your body position and your weight in the different directions. Then coordination is the ability to use the senses together. I like the word together in the part of coordination, because ironically, for you to understand that none of these things actually happen in isolation, but in coordination, it's about how you coordinate and synchronize your movements with the different body parts because of the senses, your eye-hand coordination, your eye-foot coordination, the ability to see something, respond to it, and react to it. But then you start seeing how your coordination and be able to show that everything is proficiently moving in the way it's supposed to. Speed is the ability to move your body or body parts of your body swiftly, and it's amount of time it takes for the body to perform a specific task. So we already spoke about speed in terms of time when we spoke about the language of physical education and how speed plays its part within that thing of understanding how you are moving within the space, within the time. Power was an interesting one because it showed the linkage between speed and muscular strength, where we moved. Then we started making reference to a health-related skill and combining it with a skill-related skill to produce what is considered power, is the ability to move the body parts swiftly while applying maximum force. of the muscles. And if you start understanding the different muscles, how the muscles move and how muscles with their joints are able to make you move and how you apply force with those muscles, then you start understanding some of those topics. And reaction time is the ability to react and respond quickly to what you hear, see, or feel. And again, you start seeing the link with speed, you're seeing the link with coordination, and that you start understanding how some of these things are interrelated. So when we move over to the skill themes, which are generally your gross motor skills, as in comparison to your fine motor skills, these are the big muscle movements. You start understanding that we already spoke about the locomotor skills, we spoke about the manipulative skills, but now there's something called a non-manipulative or non-locomotor skills, and sometimes they're either used interchangeably, but depends on what you're trying to accentuate in your conversation. But when we're combining the patterns into greater complexity, you start seeing how sometimes your non-manipulative skills, which include things like balancing, which includes things of moving within a particular space, you then go into the non-local, non-manipulative skills. But sometimes they're called axial movements. So around a base, you're moving your body around a particular base that you are in. So it becomes non-manipulative skills involve the ability of the body to balance or transfer weight from one body part to another. But you're not moving away from that axial, that base that you have. And so sometimes it's about not displacing yourself. At the same time, it's about not manipulating any other objects or external forces, but being able to balance your body within that space. So there's an interplay, but there's sometimes when you start going into too much detail about it, that you start complicating your understanding. Please understand, they're just being about in the same place, non-locomotor, you are in the same space, but you are moving your body around a particular base or an axis. So you're rotating, you're flexing, you're bending. But we'll move over to Teacher Sahil to show us examples of non-locomotor or non-manipulative skills. Over to you, Teacher Sahil.
Hello everyone and welcome to our non-locomotor exercise session today. Are you ready to get started? Let's go. The first non-locomotor exercise for the day is called balancing on one leg. Zintle, are you ready?
Yep.
Are you good at balancing?
Medium.
Okay, let's test that out and see how good you are. All right, so Zintle, you can maybe take one step left. There we go. All we're going to do here is, guys at home, you can keep your hands on your waist or you can get them out, whatever is easier for you. All right, so Zintle, let's lift that right leg. Squeeze that tummy in to help you balance. There we go. Make it harder. Good. Easy. Okay, let's make it a bit tougher. Let's go to the side. Guys, and try not to sway your head. Remember, your head is a very heavy part of your body. So try and keep that head nice and still. Right? There we go. Good, and now let's take it back. And let's make it tougher, Zintle. Good. And guys, remember this knee doesn't have to be straight. Be slightly bent to give you a bit more support. Right, keep that head nice and still. Okay, Zintle, that was good. Let's go to the other leg. And let's go. Squeeze those tummies in to help you with that balance. Make it harder. Good. And now to the side. Keep the head nice and still. Good. And now let's go back. Bend that front foot a little bit. Excellent. 5 seconds, let's get that back foot up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Well done, guys. The next exercise for the day is the toe touch hamstring stretch. All right, so Zintle is going to demonstrate, and I will join Zintle after. All right, so Zintle, you can get those feet slightly wider than your shoulders. Good. All right, get our hands here. In front if you want to, or to the side, it's up to you. All we do is we take our right hand, we touch our left toe, all right? And if you look at Zintle's position, this hand is still in the center, right? So here it's going to stretch her hamstrings, all right, a little bit of her groin and her lower back. Okay, good, Zintle. Go to the other side. Nice and slowly. Good. Remember, guys, non-locomotive skills involve stretching, which is very, very good. Zintle, you can continue. Do 2 more. Good. Look at her position and her posture. Excellent. So, Zintle, I'm going to join you. All right. We're going to do it a little bit faster now. All right. And let's go. 1, 2. Good. Excellent. Can you feel the stretch?
Yeah, I can.
Guys, remember this stretch is not only stretching your hamstrings. I can feel it in my lower back and my bum. Good. I want 2 more. 1 and 2. Good job. Okay, so Zintle, we're going to show everyone a slightly advanced variation of this.
Okay.
All right, so all we're going to do here is get our feet shoulder width apart. All right, and all we're going to do is take our left hand and touch our right toe. There, and lift that left leg up. Good. Yes. Okay, so this requires, it's going to help you with your balance, and it's going to stretch out your muscles. All right, so let's go to the left toe, right hand, and touch. Good. 2 more. And touch. 1 more. Balance and touch. I want 2 more. 2 more. Okay, and do it slowly. All right? Nice and slowly. Bend that leg a bit. So if you're touching this toe, you can bend this leg slightly. And as you're touching your toe, lift that leg back. Let's see. There, balance. Good, that's better. Then let's do the other leg. Yeah. Easier. Good job, well done. Good job, everyone. The next exercise is a shoulder-to-shoulder exercise. So Zintle and I are going to rely on each other. I'm going to use her weight. She's going to use mine. So let's show everyone at home. We can bend our knees slightly, but not too much. Our shoulders touching each other's shoulders. And all we're going to do is we're going to pass the ball with 2 hands, 2 hands. And guys, the whole point of this is to get your lower back to stretch out nicely, and it's working on your ball skills, and it's also working on teamwork. All right, very good. Let's switch sides. So now I want you to pass it on this side.
Okay.
There we go, but slowly, so you can feel that back stretch slowly. Good. 2 more. And good, well done. Okay, that was easy, Zintle. Okay, now we're going to go into a squat position, all right? And how this is going to assist us and everyone at home is to build endurance and to also stretch out that back and build their ball skills. So get into a squat position. So guys, remember the squat position. Feet are shoulder width wide. Bend those knees. And I want Zintle to push against my back, all right? And I'm going to push against her back, and that's what will help us stay up. Ready, Zintle? Okay, now we pass. Good. This is going to assist you guys with your endurance, and you'll feel the burn in your quads. All right, nice and slowly. Feel the stretch in your back. Let's go the other way now. Good. Nice and easy. 2 more. And 1 more. Push into good. Well done, guys. Good job. The next exercise is called the cobra pose. Guys, this is a very, very nice and easy stretch that you can do at home or at school. So Zintle is going to show you a side view, all right? And all you do is you get onto the ground, all right? Feet together, good, back nice and straight. All we're doing now is we're lifting our chest off the ground, good. Yeah, that's good. Okay. If you look at Zintle's position, her feet are nice and straight, her back is stable, right? And she's got a slight arch with her chin up. All right, can you feel that stretch? All right, and guys, this stretch is gonna stretch your lower back. All right. Good. I'm going to join Zintle and show you a front view. Okay, so we get onto the floor. On the ground, now backs up, all right, and hold that position. I can definitely feel it in my lower to middle back. A very, very nice stretch, and breathe in and out. And we can lock our elbows into this position if you are feeling the stretch. If you are not feeling the stretch, then get those hands closer to your tummies, which will stretch out your back a little bit more. Try that, Zintle. There we go. Excellent. Keep stretching. Nice and easy. And keep breathing. So a very, very nice stretch to do in the morning or when you get home from school. Just stretch that back out. 5 seconds. Breathe. 3, 2, and if you want to push, get those hands closer to your tummies. 5 seconds, come on. Come on, Zintle. 3, 2, and 1. Well done, everyone. Good job. Well done, Zintle. The next exercise is called the groin stretch, and here I'm going to be using Zintle. You can use your brothers, sisters, or friends. It's a groin stretch with a partner. So Zintle and I, we're going to face each other. I'm going to hold her right shoulder. She's going to hold my right shoulder. We're going to use each other for support. And all we're going to do is we're going to take our right leg, and we're going to sway it forward and back. Forward and back. So Zintle, with your leg, forward and then back that way. All right, forward, back. Good. Medium height. Okay, if you want more of a stretch, we can get our legs higher. Okay, let's swap legs. Good, forward and back. Just picture yourself kicking a soccer ball. All right, that's the motion we're going to do. Forward. Okay, our highest. Try and feel that groin stretching. Good. Excellent. Now the other variation to the groin stretch is we're going to face each other. I'm going to hold your right shoulder. You're going to hold mine. And instead of going forward, we're taking our leg to the side and then back to the side.
Okay.
Okay? Side, back. Good. And this is also going to stretch out your groins. Let's go medium, and then we'll increase it to higher, or your highest. Good, Zintle. Let's swap legs. Last leg, and let's go. And guys, remember, if you're doing it with someone, you need to try and do it together at the same time. It's pointless if I'm going fast and Zintle is going slow, then it won't function properly. Guys, if you also don't have a partner, you can use a wall or something to lean on. Okay, Zintle, 2 seconds. And stop. Well done. Good job. Well done, everyone. The last non-locomotor exercise for the day is called jump squats. So Zintle is going to show you a side view, and I'll show you a front view. So Zintle, get into a good squatting position. Right shoulder width apart. All right, good. You can keep your hands in front of you, close to your chest, on your hips. It's up to you. All right, and all Zintle is going to do is when she's into that squatting position, her back is nice and straight, chin is up. Good. Once she gets to that angle, she's going to jump. Good. Was that a jump?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go again one more time. Good squatting position, and when you're in this position, I want you to push with these hands down and jump and explode. And push. Good, that is excellent. So I'm going to show you a front view. Zintle is going to show you a side view. Ready? And let's go. And jump. Good. So we're just going to pause for 1 second when we go down. Pause and jump. All right, very good. Jump. Good, guys. Jump. Remember, use your hands to push and give you some momentum. Let's go 2 more. And jump. 1 more. Jump. Well done. Okay. Can you feel that stretch? I can actually feel the stretch in my calf and a little bit in my hamstring. Okay, Zintle, the last challenge or the last exercise is for us to hold the squat position, right, to build some endurance and stretch out that back and hamstring. And then we're going to jump. All right, so we're going to work on 2 or 3 elements here. Okay, ready? And let's go down. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Good. And down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and jump. 1 more. Let's see how high you can jump here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. Good job, everyone. Thank you for joining us today in our non-locomotor exercise session. Guys, before I go, the challenge for today is for you to do some homework and to let us know exactly what you understand by non-locomotor skills and show us those skills that you've learned. Thanks, everyone. Back to you, Norman.
Thank you, Teacher Sahil. Thank you, kids. I hope you enjoyed bending and flexing and twisting, and that you understand what non-manipulative skills or non-locomotor skills are in relation to the other fundamental movement skills, but that you understand when you're engaging in activities, in sporting activities, in games, in recreational activities, in fitness activities, you start realizing how at a given time you are particularly doing all 3 of the fundamental movement skills, but depends on what you're focusing on and what your teacher is trying to assess at a particular time, that you're going to then be able to understand that this is what is the area of focus, this is the area I need to develop a bit more in order to be able to do better. So you will understand that sometimes if your health-related skills, so if your flexibility is diminished, you are unable to enjoy the full proficiency of your movement because you are unable to do it as best as you can because you've limited or left out a component of your fitness skills, and therefore the influence that they have on each other. We're looking forward to you sending us videos of today's challenge, your videos that you are going to make, so that we can be able to see if you understood, participated, and enjoyed today's lesson. So thank you very much. Till next time.
Bye.